What's going on? Crazy fucking move on Bitcoin today. Crazy move. $1,000 move today. We're at $15,177 on Bitcoin. About a 7% move trading for the day. Yeah, lift off. Fucking lift off. Lift off. In theory, this probably is the end of the move because this was a very good push from October. Unfortunately, we did not catch this move today. I must say 15.5, top of the range, wick, pull back, and see it didn't even close, but this was a close, so we closed right exactly the same, actually above the previous close as well too. This was all wick, right? This was the actual close, so we closed actually above it, provided we don't reject down for this whole month. This is the current month of November. We still have 25 days, active days of Bitcoin for the month of November. Another 25 days before the next monthly candle. So on a weekly basis, this is Bitcoin, what we have here. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 November, December area. I'm gonna call it the top. Let's say that. This would be on the weekly TD9 and on the monthly as well too. That would be a monthly 9 and weekly 9. Monthly 9 and weekly 9 would fall in line with these 2 days. So things probably could get wicky up here, I think. Lots of wicks. Honestly, I think we can continue to go up because if you kind of look at it here, the pullback, right? So the pattern that I'm seeing here is, okay, this is what I'm seeing. The pattern that I see here, if we take the move of a high, boom, to our low, high to our low, the moment the price trades on this side, this part of the structure, so this part of the structure breaks the golden ratio, we get new highs. And I can see that from here, breaks the highs, retests, new highs. Structure here doesn't break it, it breaks it. This is broken, so we still probably got some ways to trade, meaning that our high from here should be like one of the previous highs here. I think we still got some ways to go. 16.1, 16.6 is probably our target realistically, I think. Okay, so I kind of thought about that because the full top-down structure, right, top to bottom, the moment it starts going to that golden ratio of that zone, you can see it here happening much quicker. Break all-time highs. Golden pocket, break all-time highs, right? So golden pocket, break all-time highs on the bigger time frame, top, the bigger whole pattern since 2018, 2017 top, 20K. 19,666, that was the exact very peak. Top, bottom, rejected golden pocket on this Fibonacci, reject the golden pocket, come down, reject the bottom, bounce, break, push past the golden pocket, and now do we make all-time highs? Because why do I think that we can make all-time highs? The reason I think that, because on this smaller time frame as well too, top to bottom, you can see it. Okay, we just only take, technically, ignore everything back to here. We only take just like this. Top to bottom, bounce. So let's say technically this would be the bounce and break all-time highs and push past the golden pocket and go up into all-time highs. This move is bigger on the smaller move on bigger scale though happening. Very confusing. This is, yeah, top to bottom to golden pocket, reject, break golden pocket, retest, all-time highs, top to bottom, golden pocket, reject, push, go past all-time highs. And now we have broken out of this previous high of 1388. So that means on this pattern, on this, we should be breaking past our previous high when this whole giant pattern plays out. 17, 18, 19K is very possible here, close, I think. The more I like this, it totally is possible. We get 1 or 2 more green candles and we're pretty much there for weekly candles. So technically now this move should be happening and we should close above here. So where are we on this move then, I guess? Currently, where are we? So this is a theory that I've came up with. The structure that we're in right now can be represented by the black lines and the purple lines as well too, based on the Fibonacci retracements as well too, which is your top, these things, okay, with the numbers 1, 618, 0.5386. Top to bottom, that's your full move, gets a Fibonacci as well too. This golden pocket here, 618 and 0.65 Fibonacci ratio, that is a key part that we want to pay attention to. From the top to bottom move, the price of Bitcoin, as you can see represented by the candles here behind, bounce at the low here. That's why we draw the Fibonacci here. You can see that we actually, for the price of Bitcoin, trades all the way back up into the golden pocket and it actually rejects, and we can see that it rejects based on these wicks here going up into the golden pocket. That is right here. So anything here, this is the golden pocket of the previous top to bottom formation. Now this current formation that we're here, that I am proposing, that I think that from the top to the bottom move here, we take the exact same thing sequence, go up to the golden ratio, the golden pocket, which would be here. So let's also give this the exact same, I guess, color. This, we'll give this in the exact same one. So from top to bottom into the golden ratio of the previous top and bottom, it would reject. So we'll say here, reject, bounce into previous all-time highs, and now currently we're at this part of the formation, because for us to bounce at that low, which is proposed here because COVID, which is here because of COVID, we should technically be going sideways here. Anyways, because of COVID, now we're going to push up and trend higher than our previous wicks, meaning we close into the wicks, into the bodies, not the wicks, into the wicks from here. So we're going to close into the wicks and then come down here, retesting the golden pocket, bouncing off it, completely breaking the whole structure, which would be this move here. Now we're waiting for this bounce back into the golden pocket, I think. Now we're waiting for the move back into the golden pocket on this bigger time frame. And that, I think, is the long that you really want to go. That one or this one down here, which is the 10K one. But I think we've already broken past that one. Our next real targets that we can trade are technically anything between here as well too. That is the proposed idea that I think we can trade like this. So when you go top, down, exactly into this. So it just depends how the stretch on this move. This is the sideways. So now I guess we can look and measure some, but you can't even measure any flags because of this COVID thing. So let's say it's a bull flag. Okay. let's say it's a bull flex, and we'll take from here. That's the pull 62% owned. So in that scenario, 60-some%. There, that's their 60%, their flag. And now technically this should consolidate. Technically this should consolidate up here now. Or do one of these and retest down here. Anything from 12.6, 13.9. That's anything from 12.6 and 13.9. That's definitely a buy zone there for sure. I think it should probably correct itself. So it looks like something like literally vertical. Just like this pattern goes up, comes down. You can see it comes down, breaks prior all-time highs, and goes straight vertical, which is your all-time highs here, and goes straight vertical.